What's going on, champs and jambets? It's FireMonkey here over on my personal world for LEGO Fortnite this time around, because today we're going to be talking about some brand new changes that will be happening to LEGO Fortnite in the future as the game mode continues to evolve. Because if you're unaware of all the changes and the news that have recently come out regarding this game mode and Rocket Racing and Fortnite Festival, it's that these aren't going to be imposters permanent, but they're instead permanent to the point where some Epic employees even consider these to be their own standalone game, just being launched from Fortnite as if Fortnite was a game launcher. So with that said, we're going to be continuing to get a lot of updates. We've already seen a lot of bug fixes to LEGO Fortnite behind the scenes, such as them going ahead and making it so that you can no longer dupe items, you can no longer have it so that your durability goes instantly back up if you put like a sword or something in the chest and break the chest, and they're continuing to evolve all that stuff over time, just so that the game is in a spot where, you know, you aren't able to take advantage of certain mechanics here and there that weren't supposed to be taken advantage of. So with that little bit of an introduction out of the way, if you don't care about LEGO, feel free to hop off the video. If you do care about LEGO, you know, feel free to stay on the video. And if you just want to hear my voice in the background while you're doing whatever it is you're doing, that's fine as well. So what is the major topic for today's video? Well, it all relates to NPCs. As you guys know, whenever you have a village, you can have a total of like 5 to 6 NPCs in your village, and the whole purpose of them being there is just so that they can help you either get resources, you know, that you can go ahead and give them their own little jobs here and there. So if you want them to work at a specific spot, you want them to go ahead and get wood while you're out doing your own thing, that is something you're available to do, and that is the whole entire purpose of NPCs. You know, they have some little commentary here and there, though they're nothing too crazy that you're going to be like, oh my god, this is revolutionary about. However, they are planning to overhaul NPCs in the near future, with 3 new ones being a raccoon, a fox, and a wolf, which will be vendor NPCs. To explain how a vendor NPC works, think about games like Baldur's Gate. If you've never played it, it's an NPC you can go ahead and talk to, and they'll have a set of items that you're actually able to purchase from them, but because we don't actually have a currency in LEGO Fortnite, you purchase them by bartering your items. Meaning that, let's say they have, for example, some frost pine wood or whatever, right? That is a wood that is harder to get in the game. It's more in the rarer territory just because of how late game you have to actually be in order to obtain those. So what you could do is, if they have it in their daily rotation, you could go ahead and purchase it from the actual NPC vendor for a certain amount of price, right? That price that actually depends on is going to be based on items you have, the values of the items you have, and how good your relationship with the NPC is. So for example, if I give them obsidian slabs, that's going to have a lot more of a value than if I gave them, you know, some normal wood I got from right here. And that is kind of how their bartering system is going to work. However, some interesting little things about it is that the different type of NPCs will actually change their offers. So for example, the fox NPC is going to be more related to food. For example, you can have fox's pizza, so pizza is one of the items they'll sell. For the actual raccoon NPC, it's going to be basically anything. It's basically a treasure NPC, right? One day you could have a really cool sword that they're selling, and another day you could go ahead and have basic garbage, right? You could have soil that they're trying to sell you. Regardless of what they actually sell that day, it is going to be on a daily rotation, which is based on real life time, meaning if there's something that they're selling that specific day that you don't want, you have to literally wait until 9 a.m. the next day, of course in Eastern time zone, in order to see what their offers actually change to. And then finally, when it comes to the wolf NPC, they have some strings relating to weapons, but they also have some strings relating to builds, so most likely will be a vendor where you're able to get certain materials to actually craft things with, such as wood, you know, all that type of stuff, with the raccoon being basically your like everything vendor. It's like, it could be food one day, it could be this another day, it could be someone's trash or another person's treasure. And when these NPCs actually release, it appears that they might have their own little hub world you can go to that actually is where they're selling all their stuff. Now that could be me interpreting the whole entire file system a little bit incorrectly, but based on what I was able to uncover in the files, it appears that all 3 of them will be pretty close together, and they're going to actually have their offers rotating each day. You know, they'll be able to have a friendship system, so the more you actually barter with them and trade your stuff for their stuff, the cheaper it actually gets, and the less you actually have to worry about paying them in the future in order to get certain items they have. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it improves over time. But yeah, vendors are going to be coming to the game in the near future. I'm not for sure how far into the future that update will actually be, if it's going to be, you know, in mid-January when we get V28.10, or if it's going to be very, very late into, you know, like February, March, you know, Chapter 5, Season 2, or whatever else. But we do know that we currently don't have any specific timelines for certain things here or there, just because these modes, such as LEGO Fortnite, don't have to release their big game updates on new seasonal launches for Battle Royale. They can release a big game update or something that adds new recipes, changes some stuff up here or there whenever they want to, so even if it's like V28.21 or something, right, they can go ahead and still release a pretty good update that adds this type of content to the game. On top of this as well, though, we have some more NPCs set to come to the game in the near future. These are all like Fortnite original characters, and they're all stuff that is going to be like your normal villager NPCs, so you know, not actual vendor traders or anything, but still some more flair to actually have in your village. And that is Oro, Plague, Ravage, Raven, Rustler, and Tricera Ops. So if those are some of the characters that you're really fond of and you enjoy their aesthetic and everything else, maybe you enjoy how their Lego figure looks, that is something to look forward to, because those will be releasing as the game continues to evolve and as we continue to get more and more updates. But yeah, I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you think about vendor NPCs releasing in the near future? How do you hope it works? Do you hope that you'll be able to like trick the NPC? Maybe there's going to be a glitch or something with it that you're able to get a ton of riches and stuff for? Do you wish Epic Games would add, or I guess Lego would add the actual Lego studs as a currency that you would be able to have in order to make it so you don't have to trade your items for other items, and instead you could use a solid currency you would get from eliminating enemies or something? Or are you somewhere where you're just like, hey, hearing that we're getting more updates for the game, that's all I care about. You know, thumbs up, more stuff coming soon. And with that said, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's little bit of a smaller video. If you did, consider subscribing and keep up to date with all of the news for Battle Royale, Save the World, Creative Mode, Fortnite Lego, Fortnite Festival, Rocket Racing, and whatever other game modes end up releasing in the future, because Epic Games keeps on dumping them on my lap, and I'm just like, this is a lot of stuff to take care of. What do you guys care about? What do you not care about? And then I realized, oh yeah, you know, I'm not really here to get the most views out of there, so let's just go ahead and make content about whatever I want to make content on. So until next time, I'll catch you champs and champettes a little bit later. Peace out.